This is Rose from Heart Finds Closet. Today I'd like to share with you a fun little kit that I just completed. It's a digital download from RachandBella Crafts. Everything you need to make a junk journal is in the kit. I did add a few of things from my stash at home too. There are several different choices for papers for the cover. I chose this one because it's so pretty and bright, and I printed it on presentation paper. I'm real pleased with how it turned out. It's so pretty, I didn't think I really needed to do much to it, so I just did some decorative stitching around the edges and on the spine. And I like the spine so much I didn't want to cover it up, so I just used some coordinating wax thread for my binding. And inside, I used some collage paper I already had at home and made this little pocket. These papers, the background papers, are from the kit. I had this coffee dyed envelope that I really liked, I thought went well, so I glued some string on that and some embellishments from the kit. I printed some of the embellishments on cardstock and some on sticker paper so that I could just easily stick them on. The tags and different add-ons that I put in the kit. And this is just a little embellishment from a snippet roll that I had. I thought would be fun and add a little personality. There's beautiful journal cards in the kit and pockets. On this pocket, I also added a die cut that a friend gave me and put some ink and Wink Estella underneath it just to add a little bit of glitter. And there is a file folder in the kit that I really liked, but I kind of messed up and used part of it as a tag before I realized what I'd done. So mistakes are always an opportunity to be creative. I made a little back from some other paper I had at home. And then I used these little collage papers from the kit and made some journal cards to tuck inside. I had some word stencils that I used to just stencil on the bottom of the pages for word prompts. And this is my teeny tiny tag bag. I was drinking some tea recently and was admiring the cute little sachets that come with the tea and thought, what can I do with that? So when I was done drinking the tea, I emptied it and rinsed it out and made this little tag bag. This is the first one I've made, so I think next time I will probably do a little bit more stitching on it and maybe a little tighter stitching too. I was kind of in a hurry. But I thought these little tags turned out cute, and my sis can use those as bookmarks or to just write on or even add to a gift. And on the tag part of the tea bag, I had some of these embroidered flowers that I just stuck on. I made this pocket out of some faux vintage paper I had at home. I've always liked this scripture, so I added it. This tag is from the kit, and I just added some of the stickers that were in the kit and also some fabric washi tape that I had just to give it a little bit of interest there. I'm leaving lots of space in case my sister wants to add photos or glue in ephemera that she gets while she travels. There's plenty of journal space also. This is the file folder that I made into a tag accidentally, but I'm happy with it. I like how it turned out. And this was just a tag I already had that I thought went well in this pocket. This pocket I just made from some of the paper in the kit, and I made a little tuck space here with this little secret note. One thing I like about junk journals is all the little places that you can tuck in secret notes. So this is a place where my sis can write something secret that nobody will see but her. And it just tucks in there. More journaling space with some coffee dyed paper and a hidden paper clip that I made out of a piece from a snippet roll. And this is a beautiful card from the kit. I really like this card, and I just used a piece of trim I had at home and stitched on it. And I made this pocket from some of the paper in the kit. This background, I think, was just some paper I had at home. And these little girls reminded me so much of my sis and I growing up that I added those. When we were growing up, we lived in the country, and I was a few years older than her, and I would come up with all these great ideas that I would convince her to do. And one of my favorite was we'd have these tea parties out under the big elm tree. And when it was time for refreshments, I would take the dried up locust shells off the tree and crunch them up and put them on the plate and convince her to eat them. I think that's why she doesn't really care for tea parties too much today. Inside is this beautiful little journal card that was in the kit. I really like the journal cards because this lace looks so real, that the lace design on the cards, so pretty. And so you really don't have to do anything to these if you don't want to. I did add a little bit of stitching, and I added inside this piece of vintage embroidery pattern paper that my mom sent me. More beautiful paper from the kit with a coordinating journal card. I added some little dangles here on my binding. I had this vintage dictionary page, so I thought that would be fun to add. And there's another little journal card from the kit. And in my stash, I don't know how long I've had this vellum for a long time, I know. But I found it, and I added it for a flip over this coffee dyed paper. And on the back, this is a journal card from the kit that I made into another flip with some trim I had. Just to add a little bit of interest to the page for journaling, I stenciled it with a real subtle stencil on the paper so that she can still write on it, but it has some interest to it. And this is my favorite page in the book. I made this little belly band out of paper from the kit. And then I had this old hymn from a hymnal book. And I just love this hymn, so I decided to make a little fold out from it. And inside, my favorite part, when you open it up, is my favorite lyrics from the hymn. The joy we share as we tarry there, none other has ever known. I've always loved that line from the hymn. And then I added paper so that there's extra journaling space for my sister to write. And this was a tag that I just folded and attached as a little dangle. Tuck it back in here. And more beautiful paper from the kit. This is a paper clip that I made with some lace and flowers I had. And some more, a little frame and some paper that I had in my stash. And this is a coffee dyed paper that I dyed recently, which made a great little fold out to add here. More journaling space and another little tag. This one I didn't stitch, but it looks stitched because it's got more of that beautiful lace on there, and I added a little ladybug dangle and some fibers. On this journal card, I added some fabric washi tape that I recently got that I really like. And that corner, I think there's a couple corner pockets in the kit, which are always so handy to use. And lots of tags in the kit. These tags are so pretty. I just really didn't think I needed to do anything to them except add some fabric on the top and a little dangle for interest on this one. And I did do some stitching on some of the pages just to add some extra interest. I made this triple pocket at the back with paper from the kit and some collage paper that I had, and more tags for journaling from the kit, and this envelope that I recently coffee dyed, stickers from the kit that I made and just added on there for a quick little embellishment. Another tag from the kit, and one of those beautiful journal cards with the lace design. So pretty. There is more in the kit too besides what I added to this book, but the book was getting pretty full, so I thought I'd better stop. But anyway, it's a fun little kit of the Dragonfly kit from RachandBella Crafts on Etsy. So thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the flip through. Bye.